Hi, welcome to Chesopolis. I'm Chess, and this is the first in a new series, a throwback series. If you didn't get by the intro, this is a throwback series that is dedicated to Twilight. If you're a Twilight fan, please like this video to see the rest of the neighborhood. This is Glimmerbrook, but it will be Forks. It will be an entire world save. And I'm super excited. The reason why I decided to do Twilight is because it's a little countdown for myself to when Midnight Sun comes out on August 4th. And I'm super excited. I have all of the books. I read all the books and I've seen the movies. So the movies I saw begrudgingly at first. um, but now I really do enjoy them just because it's sometimes nice to be able to watch a movie instead of sit down and read an entire book. But yeah, so we're doing Twilight. Glimmerbrook is now Forks. And this first lot is the diner and the police station. I combined them to get the best use out of Glimmerbrook, as Glimmerbrook doesn't have many lots, but because it is based on the northwest region of the U.S., like Oregon and Washington, I thought it was perfect with all the greenery. And fun fact, the diner is actually not in the book, but in the movie. But artistic liberties and whatnot. I thought it would be a really, really good addition, and Glimmerbrook needed a restaurant, so there you go. This lot, though it does have the police station on it, it is a restaurant lot, and that's just because you would need a mod to make it a police station. This whole thing came about because I was on YouTube. I saw someone have up a picture. It was like their thumbnail, and it was the Midnight Sun cover. Oh, by the way, that's Carver Cafe, the original cafe where at least the outside was filmed. I do believe the inside. So the outside of this is based on the actual Carver Cafe in Washington, and the inside is based on the movie. Anyway, so I found out through YouTube about the book release because I kind of wrote Stephanie Meyer off a while ago after that weird alien book movie situation. And I love a good alien story, but it just wasn't my thing. So I saw, it's her name is Story. I can't remember story something, I can't remember. But anyway, there was the picture, and I was like, that looks an awful lot like Twilight, and I forgot what the title of her video was, but I watched it and I was like, oh yes, I am so excited. So, yeah, for you Twihards, you already know what Midnight Sun is because you probably read the leaked chapters online. For the ones who don't know what it is, it is basically it is the first book from Edward's perspective. So not to be confused with Life and Death, which is a book that came out where Stephanie Myers redid Twilight, the first book, and just switched everybody's genders. I mean, I have it, and the first time I tried to read it, I did not get through it, and now I'm trying to read it again, and it's a journey, and I'm on it, and that's all I will say there. I am on the journey. So yeah, it's literally from Edward's perspective, and I assume it'll kind of feel 50 Shades of Grayish when the author of that book, and I cannot think of their name right now, came out with a version from Mr. Gray's perspective, which was super creepy. I hope that Stephanie Meyer's version, but I don't know. Edward was complex, and because 50 Shades is basically a fanfic of the Twilight series, kinda ish. Yes, I just I just hope I just know it's gonna be good and much better in terms of the writing style, and because I mean there was a lot of things when going back and reading it, not being 15 and 16 or 16, 17, that it's not quite as endearing. It is a little creepy, but it's still really good. I did try and get the corner there, like the corner in the movie where Bella and Charlie are sitting down, and Waylon comes up and talks about being Santa one year. She doesn't really remember, and they're a really nice waitress, but I kind of did some artistic liberties there. But I still got a nice little corner with windows. Didn't do lots of decoration just because I didn't want it to lag too much, but I wanted it to feel like a diner and feel like people work there, people come there as a neighborhood eatery all the time. I am ridiculously excited. I didn't think I would care because it's been forever. But I still love the books. Like, I remember I was on the debate team, and I remember this girl that I was helping, one of my classmates, with class stuff, and I saw her with this big old book with this great cover because I judge books by covers. Um, because why else do they make them except to be alluring to, to the visual person who also likes to read, okay? Um, Here I am starting the police station. So I saw her with this book and I was like, what is this? And she's like, it's Twilight. You've not read it? And I was like, no. She's like, it's so good. She's like, I'll let you borrow when I'm done. And so she let me borrow it and I was freaking hooked. And then I went out and got whatever, I think it was maybe another book out at the time. And then by the time I went to college, there was another book. Yeah, so, yeah. And then like one of my best friends, she literally, I let her borrow the series and she read it all in like a day or something like that, something crazy like that. But yeah, those books are worn out by me and my friends. I still have them. Yep. 31 with the Twilight series. People look at me funny when they look at my bookshelf sometimes. And I'm like, listen, I'm about that life. Vampires, werewolves, aliens, the whole gamut. In fact, the next throwback series I do will be based on Roswell, which, not the new Roswell, New Mexico, but the original one. Yeah, that's another conversation for another day. So, this this police station, I wish we could do multiple lot types on one lot. Of course, we can't, but it would be nice. But this police station does have some usable objects for your Sims when they come to the diner. They can go in here and wreak havoc. Not really. They can go to the bathroom and like get on the computer. Good enough for me. Or take naps, actually, because there's beds there. I just realized. So yeah, I basically just used what was on the pre-made room because it was just really hard to find. Sometimes it's just hard to look for all this stuff in game. And I'd already redone this, I think, twice. So I was kind of like ready to be done. But yeah, so it's just me decorating a lot here. I'm super excited for Midnight Sun coming out. This should be the first book, the first installment of my throwback to Twilight, my version of Forks and Glimmerbrook. Enjoy the rest of the decor, enjoy the music, and don't forget to like and subscribe if you want to see more content from me. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great day.